Hi friends, hello, how are you? So this video is hecka late. I wanted to post it like last week and I just fell behind in terms of YouTube and Patreon and all that jazz. So I'm playing catch up on Patreon right now. But I really wanted to get this out. Now, right now on Patreon, I'm doing all of Twice's title tracks or anything they've recorded music videos for their Japanese singles and comebacks. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because Japanese music is pretty much always blocked for copyright. Always, always, always. It is. I don't care if it's demonetized. I don't care about that if I was monetized, which I'm not. What I care about is the video being blocked. So, as of right now, I'm gonna record my reaction to Hare Hare. I know that they released the song before they actually released the music video because so that way people can know it and enjoy it for the Japanese portion of their world tour. Also, unless something terrible happens, or something major happens, my sister and I are slated to go see Twice for the first time, like really high up, in Jersey. I believe that's what we're going to. So right now I'm gonna start watching some videos about people who've gone to these stadium concerts and they're like, here's what you need to know to survive. Because my sister and I have gone to big concerts, my dad and I have gone to arena concerts, but I've never been to a stadium concert. There have always been arenas, really big or smaller arenas. So this is the first time I'm going to a big giant stadium concert with thousands and thousands of people. I've never done that before. Now there were a lot of people at. I think the biggest one I went to may have been Michael Bublé with my dad. No, might have been. I think the biggest one actually probably was Carrie Underwood. However, I still think it was an arena. I don't think it was a huge stadium. If it was a stadium, it felt kind of small. I don't know. This is a giant stadium, so this is the first of my experience of that, so I gotta watch some videos. Anyway, for those a little background, I became a once very recently. I actually literally actively decided I'm going to become a fan of Twice on the same day that they announced they had renewed their contract, which also happened to be the Micheng day of the Twice dates, so that's how I can always look up. I decided to become a fan on this day because I can just look up when that video came out, because it was also during the announcement. So, I'm all over the place. Anyway, I haven't been a fan for very long. I haven't been a once for very long. I didn't think I would become a once. I just thought, I would just like some of the other groups I had fallen in love with before. Mamamoo being my first love. And then actually later on it came ITZY and then Red Velvet. But I think because of my age, I end up moving away from fourth gen groups for the most part, and I'm really drawn more towards the groups that are around my age, a little younger, a little older. So all the so it kind of makes sense that all right, I would be drawn more towards the third gen groups. And actually, I've been going backwards and listening to like Girls' Generation. I want to get an SE, like I think SES just had a comeback or something. I don't know. They were on Knowing Bros. So and then they played a clip of their performance. It's like, oh wow, they're really nice to listen to. So I'm kind of going backwards to older groups that like BoA and IU and people who I probably, if I grew up in Korea, would have listened to probably. Which makes sense considering my age. I don't really listen to too many young artists domestically anyway. But I do know some reactors have been able to post their reactions on YouTube, even though it's a Japanese song. So after I record my reaction, I'm going to go watch their videos, figure out how they did it so I can edit it accordingly. So without further ado, we're about to dive in to Twice's song Hare Hare. I literally had a malfunction when it first, like, it was announced, and I pronounced it hair, hair, and I was like, nope, I know that's not it. I know that's not it. It's not hair, hair. And I thought, hare, hare. So I know there's, like, different plays on it. Anyway, without further ado, I do pause sometimes. I updated my hardware for my computer, so I'm hoping to be able to pause and record at the same time. My biggest issues is usually I record my reaction and I have to record the video of my that I reacted to later on. So far, as long as I have like a big buffer, I'm able to record at the same time, I'm hoping. Anyway, without further ado, let's dive in. The only thing that I know about this video is that some new creatures are introduced. They're not lovelies though, they're something else. So let's... I've also usually turned subtitles off because they're distracting, but I'm going to keep them on for consistency's sake. Pressing play. Oh, that's kind of fun. I'm already pausing. Something I love about the Japanese videos is, one, there's a lot more animation to it than... I'm also turning on the subtitles because they are hecka distracting. I was right, they're distracting. But I love about the Japanese ones is that they're very animated. There's a lot more kind of VFX, and the color saturation always feels a little different than the Korean comebacks. Sorry. I like also this little here with like Sana smiling there and being brokenhearted in the mirror. It's very cute. Okay, so there's the cutesy one. I think they're laying in the middle of the stadium recording, of course. It looks so good, Naya. It looks so freaking good. Some of their Japanese songs are also really... I feel like that's a bit of a fanfare reference there, but like smaller to some degree. Gosh, I heard Naya's outfit. Oh, yes. Ooh, Momo in there too. Okay, I'm getting overwhelmed here. Okay, so... something I love about the Japanese comebacks that I wish the Korean ones did a little bit more of is that the dubchang back and forth raps. I love them so much. I think almost every single comeback Japanese single has had a dubchang, but also you got Momo in there too because she's a sub rapper. And I didn't realize until I was listening to older Twice song. I can't remember which one it was, but Momo raps in it. It was fire. I was like, oh my gosh. This was like debut, I think, around that time. Sorry, I'm pressing play now. Weather manager choice. Weather planning. Diane. Oh, Pop! That's so cute! I love the colors in the outfits. We had a cool dark blue. We had this really nice browns here. Oh, there's our... okay, those are our fluffy cloud and our lightning. I can't remember if those are available... nice. To buy on the American tour. I can't tell if that's gotta be real. I don't think that's green screen. That's green screen. Oh, fun dance break. I like this. Sorry, I'm so distracted. That's cute. Oh, that's fun. Pull out. I'm sorry. We heard Chewy's like lovely little head voice high note there. Ah, so good. So good. Okay. Everyone looks so great. The colors are so intense and saturated and beautiful. The outfits, I'm never like disappointed with their outfits, but not just them, but I really always love the stylings of also Red Velvet and other groups for their Japanese comebacks. It's stylings for them. I just love them a little bit more than sometimes their Korean stylings. I'm really curious to see how, after I finish recording this video, how this is going to turn out with all the pauses. Again, we got these blues, but you got 9 in the red, but you got technically Mina in red with the black and red stripes. Totally talked over that. This is a fun bop. I love these outfits though. That was good. That was absolutely beautiful and amazing, and I loved it. That was such a good time. So I'm gonna rewatch this with subtitles on, pay attention to what I know I've missed because I talked over some stuff, and then we'll talk about the video. Alright, my friends, so I'm gonna replay the video again in the background so I can kind of just like listen to it. That was a fun song. So actually, this is also on par with pretty much everything that Twice does for their Japanese comebacks. It's not a love song. And I was saying this to my patrons for my other reactions, is that when it comes to the Japanese, and I'm assuming it has to do with the market, but when it comes to Japanese singles or comebacks, they're not really love songs. Even Perfect World, which is kind of, was it like a love song, like a love gone bad? Like, even then, it's not quite it. So, it's kind of fun to get these different styles of lyrics and music videos, because the market doesn't, you know, ask for this or doesn't like this or whatever it might be. But the looks are absolutely lovely. I love the extensions that Mina has in her hair. Everyone looks, and Gio does too. Everyone looks so lovely. The browns and the greens that they're wearing is gorgeous, but the blues like also as well. Absolutely lovely. I love the dark and kind of black outfits. So Naya's outfit is just my favorite. It almost looks like with Chio's, they like took a belt and like added it to her top. But everyone, again, that's what's great about a good stylist, is that everyone's cohesive, but everyone's styled completely differently. What does weird me out, if you look at 48 Seconds as well as other areas, what is the fuzzy man in, like, there's like a bunch of fuzzy men in background, like these fuzzies just dancing. I was like, what the heck am I looking at? It was absolutely like weird and hilarious, but I love that with the hare, the shine, the idea of like being together and shining and just moving through the bad times, and kind of, it's really super sweet. Again, DUPER rap on point. I always love them for the Japanese comebacks. They're always my favorite raps. A little bit of Momo there at the end too, so I am completely down for that. This moment that follows them though, with the DUPER, whatever was going on, with Mina and then Junghyun and then Gio, it goes pop 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 pop. So the lines are switching pop 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 very very quickly. It's really hard to keep up with. I was like, wow, dun 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 dun. So this song is very well. It's a very short song. It's like 3.5 minutes, and it goes moves very very quickly. Again, love, but also again we're going with the retro thing with like the copier, and then we got the CRT monitors going on with the computers and all the file boxes. It's an old office, but I guess they kind of control the weather, control the mood. I love the pop reference, super cute, super adorable. I love that line that translates during the pre-chorus, "Smile with me as your heart pounds." I really enjoy it. The dancing is fun, and just, I know, it's really fun. The dancing's super fun. The only thing I wish is that outside Japan, we would get these songs. I know we finally get Candy Pop, which is during the encore, but I would love for them to perform Kora Kora or Hare Hare or any of that. Like, I would love to see that, because those are some of my favorite, well, this might become one of my favorite Japanese comebacks. But Kora Kora is one of my favorite songs of theirs in general, not just for the Japanese ones. So I would and better too. So I would love if they perform that. This is a fun, sweet, bright song. Again, during the stadium. I'm sorry, that's not Sana wearing green, is it? Is Sana wearing green? Or is that just a really light brown? It looks like Sana's wearing a greenish top. What? I thought she didn't like it. But I love the browns and the greens when they're in the stadium. It just beautifully complements. They look so gorgeous. The dance is super fun. The song is catchy. Oh wait, go back. I gotta watch this because it looks like we get a close up of Sana's outfit. Yeah, it is. She's wearing a green top. What do you know? That's new. Didn't she say she's starting to like green now? I don't know, but everyone looks so lovely. Also, curly haired Mina. I love curly haired Mina. Every time they add curl to her hair, it just looks so beautiful. I always love that. But the moment after the dance break and when Gio comes in of the camera going whoo, 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 pulling out consistently, it's really cool. When they come in again, we got some new. It sounds like we have some new harmonies and some ad libs and other things, which is usually how it goes when you want to make when the chorus is the same, but you want to make it different. You like change up harmonies, you add ad libs, and do a bunch of stuff. That's the one thing I've noticed with like Twice videos is that, or at least with the Korean comebacks, I haven't been paying attention enough to the music, which I usually do for other music video reactions. I'm just like fangirling, but I really want to, part of what I do is I listen to the music and the harmonies and all of that. And you can already tell there's some new ones right at the end. So absolutely lovely. The music video is bright and strong and very saturated. Like most of their Japanese comebacks, it's not a love song. It's just kind of a fun, let's go, let's do it, let's, move forward with confidence and brightness. And then come move forward with us. It's a fun, bright song. Obviously I'm not expecting them to be kind of sad in the video, but it just looks like the girls just had a blast dancing this. The choreo is cute, but it's like super fun, and I really like the choreo. It's just really, really lovely. So, absolutely enjoyed it, but I think some of my favorite parts are definitely these outfits. They are really, really lovely. I really enjoy it. I like the red one that Nyan has. I like the one that Momo has with the tan and the blue lines. I love all of their black outfits that they have. Just it's good. It's kind of funny with the Hare Hare kind of the play on Kora Kora, but also has a very fanfare feel to it, very bright, happy. Woo! Again, I don't understand the weird fuzzies, and I'm intrigued by the fact they introduced these new characters. I forget what they're called. I think there's a line that maybe Diane had referenced it. I kind of like how it ended up. It kind of like really intense part and it's like just chills like that. Oh my gosh, such a fun time. Really, really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping I can get this on YouTube. If not, my Patreon supporters, you guys are the one who must be seeing this. But I'm hoping to get this on YouTube. Again, I have to watch this other reactors and figure out how they edited. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I figured it out. So, hi. Anyway, I am very excited. Can't wait to see them again unless something very serious happens or whatever. I am very excited. I cannot wait to see them live. Obviously, we're going to be super far away. I just spat. We're going to be super far away and super up high, but that's okay because these tickets are hecka expensive. But someday, Twice will come back around. They tour all the time. Right now, I'm trying to not be successfully save up money because I really hope someday Red Bull will come to the States, and I hope I have the money to go see them and be really close. I have to let my sister know, hey, if I can only afford one ticket and get really close, I'm just paying for myself. And they're my ultimate group. My sister doesn't really listen to them, so I think if I go by myself, she'll understand. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies. For my returning subscribers and audience, I'm sorry everything's been taking so long, but I am recording. I am playing catch up. Patreon is getting all their stuff first, and then YouTube will get your stuff. But again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.